What's going on, everybody? Afflicted Gamer here. Welcome back to another Division 2 video. It's Friday, June 28th, which means that the vendors have reset. So I'll be going around from place to place, DZ checkpoint to checkpoint to show you what we have for sale this week in the Division 2. All items are in World Tier 5 only, so please keep that in mind. Now, for those of you that may not be aware of this, I will not be starting with Cassie Mendoza anymore. She is coming on a totally separate day of the week. And from everybody's feedback in the comments, a lot of people prefer to have two separate videos. So that's what I'm going to do. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and start off here at the White House. So regardless, even though that Cassie is not part of this video, I still hope it's helpful and you guys enjoy it. Drop a like on it if so. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're new for more Division 2 content. And let's see what we have here. So we've got a purple backpack. We're going to pass on that. We've got a Badger Tough Mask with hazard protection, health, and cooldown reduction. Going to pass on that as well. I do check out some of the superior items just in case there's a decent talent on it or a high percentage of, say, weapon damage, etc. Alright, for those of you that asked about the clan vendor, there's no point in showing you what my clan has for sale because every clan vendor is completely different. So, no point in looking at what you cannot buy. Blueprints this week. What do we have? We have a X45 Tactical, Pulse mod, Chem Launcher mod, Shield mod, and then the same thing for superiors, including Drone and Firefly, and Seeker Mine. Now, I did pick up all of the blue ones, so that's why you don't see them here. You might have them at your vendor, but I already bought them all because the requirements to unlock them and craft them are much lower than superior and high end. So, anyways, that is it for the White House. Next stop will be at the theater. Okay, over here at the theater settlement, we have a few items for sale. 511 tactical backpack with 6% crit hit damage, 55 skill power, a chance with insulated and hardened. Hardened's always great to have on your backpack. Providence defense gloves with LMG damage, SMG damage, and explosive damage. Custom P416 G3. Unfortunately, this is not gear score 500. We've got Sadist, which you could reroll for something else, Accurate, and Overlap. So either way, the rest of the talents on this are pretty good. I would reroll Sadist for something like Strained or Ranger. Those are just my two favorites, but you know, you could pick it up, reroll it for anything you like if you still need one and you're underneath gear score 500. And then we have a double-barreled shotgun replica. We've got a drone mod, hive mod, and seeker mine mod. Next up is the campus. Okay, over at the campus settlement, we've got a few items for sale here. Overlord Arraignment's vest with crit damage, headshot damage, over 19,000 armor, Berserk, which I think is fantastic if you do use an SMG, assault rifle, or a shotgun. We've got Overlord Kneepads as well with health, damage to elites, and a offensive mod slot. SOCOM Mark 20 SSR with Reformation, Allegro, and Recharged. I don't really use marksman rifles that often, but you can pick this up if you want to. Reroll Reformation for something else if you don't run a skill build. USC 45 with Ignited, Optimized, and Protected Reload. Drone mod, Hive mod, and Seeker Mine mod. So not the greatest items. Next up is the Dark Zone. First up, DZ West main entrance. There are 3 items for sale here. First up, we have Providence Defense Kneepads with crit chance and self-adjusting. Murakami Industries mask with 10% health, 124 skill power, centered, and then finally a surplus SVD with strained, jazz hands, and protected deploy. Overall, not bad talents, so pick anything up if you want it. Down at DZ South main entrance, honestly I would have skipped this area, but when I did the other week, people said, well, you should show us everything just in case. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. China-Lite Industries Kneepads with 4% crit chance and calculated, along with a AUG A3 Para XS with fast hands, extra, and everlasting. Extra and everlasting I think are pretty cool talents in my opinion. The gear score is a little bit low on the AUG A3 Para XS. I don't see a lot of people using them, but I mean, if you do have an SMG, you've got bad luck with getting extra, and you want to re-roll it, I guess you could pick it up for that. Other than that, we have one more stop down at DZ East. Okay, the final stop of the week down at DZ East main entrance. So apparently the audio has been skipping a little bit. I hope the final render is actually okay. If it's not, my apologies. So there are 3 items for sale here. First up, Murakami Industries gloves with health, pistol damage, and damage to elites. If they were gear score 500, I would actually pick these up. Reroll the pistol damage for LMG damage or assault rifle damage, something of that sort. Richter and Kaiser backpack with weapon damage over 2500 health, 4% cooldown reduction, efficient and capacitive. Efficient is great if you're not running something like Unbreakable on your chest piece and you plan on going into the raid. Finally, a SIG 716 CQB with Strained, Distance, and Zen. Strained, pretty decent talent. Distance, always nice on a rifle. Zen, in my opinion, not that great. So, anyways, that was everything we had for sale this week in the Division 2. Not the greatest week, and I am looking forward to the changes that are coming to the vendors, and especially to Cassie Mendoza, who eventually will be selling exotics. So, stay tuned for all of those changes with the next coming title update. But anyways, other than that, that is it for me this week, guys. Hopefully the video was still helpful. Like I said at the beginning, drop a like on it if so. Consider subscribing if you're new for more weekly vendor resets and much more Division 2 content. You can always follow me over on Twitter at AfflictedGamer, and I'll see you very soon in the next video or in the next live stream.